All this year, we've examined the explosion of online romance scams, the epidemic of lonely-hearted Americans victimized by criminals posing as potential partners on dating apps, only to drain them of their life savings. These scams now cost Americans more than $1 billion a year. You might wonder, is Congress doing anything about this? In tonight's Eye on America, CBS's Jim Axelrod reports from Capitol Hill.
At 66 and single, Sue, as she wants to be called, wasn't done looking for love.
Like, whoa, I didn't know romance was still in the world. Who doesn't like romance?
She had saved more than $2 million for her retirement and wanted to travel the world.
It's like, man, I really would do better if I had a male companion.
Sue turned to the dating app Match.com and quickly connected with this man, who used stolen photos, claimed to be a private equity investor in the United Kingdom, and called himself Santos. After weeks of nonstop romance from the man she matched with,
I'd get a poem that he said he wrote for me. I mean, have you ever had poems written for you?
Santos said he needed help renewing a professional license and asked Sue for $40,000.
Did any part of you think, wait a minute, I'm not going to send $40,000 to a guy I've never met?
I was in a position I could help a person. Why not? I never thought he was stealing or scamming. There was no reason.
It was full speed ahead into what Sue says was an elaborate and relentless stream of lies, deception, and emotional abuse that drained her of the $2 million she had saved.
What do you say to people who would look you in the eye and say, I'd never get taken like that?
And I would say, that's because you're coming from logic. It's all about getting you hooked with emotions.
During our year-long investigation into romance scams, we learned that more than 64,000 Americans were taken for more than $1 billion last year, double the $500 million just 4 years earlier.
50% of people who are using dating websites say that they've come across somebody who's tried to scam them.
Democrat Brittany Pedersen and California Republican David Valadeo told us the tech platforms need to do a better job protecting their users.
No matter how advanced you think your ability to understand what's out there, and they're going to deceive so many people, and we really have to get in front of this.
This bipartisan team introduced the Online Dating Safety Act, legislation that would require dating apps like Match.com to notify users if they've been in contact with a scam account.
You're telling me if a dating app company identifies somebody as a scammer, there's no requirement to let other people that they've been in contact with know?
No, businesses don't like being told what to do.
After passing the House, the bill didn't get a vote in the Senate, so they'll have to try again next Congress.
If the dating app had gotten in touch with you and said, this guy's a known scammer, would you have lost all your money?
No. I could go tick, tick, tick. Oh my God, what's going on?
Match Group told us they've already begun rolling out fraud notifications and will work with senators to finalize the bill. New laws are too late for Sue, but she's not done fighting.
Why are you telling this story?
Because I don't want anyone to go through the hell that I've gone through. I don't want anybody to be in the hellhole that I dug with the help of a criminal.
She wants to make sure what happened to her is not a total loss. In Washington, D.C., I'm Jim Axelrod for Eye on America.